Hey guys, this is Dave. Just coming to you with another video on helping to explain some stuff and kind of walk you guys through some things that we're doing. Today we're going to be talking about our 2017 style profiles that we recently completed and launched to you guys. But this video is going to kind of walk you through our style profiles, going to talk about each one, introduce you to each consumer, talk about what they're into, and kind of give you an idea of how we use this and how you can use it in revealing to your clients who you think their style profiles might be, or walking them through that process as well. So first off, we're going to start with our first style profile. This is street chic. That is pronounced chic. That is not chic. So remember that as it's mentioned there. Street chic. This urban dweller, as it says, loves the city life. They spend their days exploring the best food, the best newest music, nightlife scenes in the newest and up-and-coming neighborhoods. They love to look very comfortable, always though with a pop of fashion and flair. They're edgy, they're fun. They value quality in their things, their merchandise and their apparel, but they make sure that every piece of their ensemble, everything that they're wearing has purpose. They don't just put one piece together and just throw some other things with it. Very calculated, very planned out. Let's see, you see some of the things that we have here in our profile that we can take a look at. You see they mix some themes. You'll see some very casual pieces mixed with some very dressy pieces. You see up here at the top, this lady's got a very nice blazer on with a nice bow tie, but then she's got some edgy kind of ripped up jeans, cuffed and rolled up, but then again with some very nice shoes, very nice handbag. A lot of mixture of those different styles. You see these Adidas here, really cool, kind of laid back skater style street Adidas, but then they've got that pop of gold fashion, that gold flare there, some spike studding on the strap as well. A lot of mixing of those things. You might see someone with a baggy sweatshirt, but wearing that Rolex with it as well, mixing those type things as well. So you see kind of baggy and loose and comfortable on top, more tapered on the bottom, or rolled cuffs. Like to show off the socks, like to show off the shoes as well. Here's some ideas on colors that you might see with this profile. These grays, these golds, maybe a pop of that pink in there, and this navy blue, this muted navy blue. It's very popular this year. Going to see in a lot of profiles as well. All right, moving on to our next one. This is our swag dad, because everybody wants to be that cool dad. This guy, he embraces his new identity and family man style, but he still knows how to look good. He's very comfortable with mixing up patterns, not afraid at all of having some pops of color in his outfit. Very tech savvy, very socially aware and up to date. Keeps up with the latest gear, loves his tech gadgets. He's health conscious, but he's not consumed by it. His dad bod has seen a gym, but it's also seen a few cheeseburgers. This guy's very comfortable in his own skin, and likes to mix up a lot of different things. You see here, the patterns, these, buffalo check plaids, patterns of floral patterns here, stripes. You see a lot of different things going on. Very fashion forward, but very loose and comfortable as well. Very popular with these, skaters, very subdued sneakers, not a lot of branding on them. Same thing with the shoes here as well. All right, moving on to our next one. This is our flagship American. This is our blue-collar badass. This guy, he knows what he likes, and he doesn't care if it's okay with you. Can be, a male category, can be a female category. Regardless, they value tradition. They value American-made quality. For them, comfort trumps everything. Very much the mentality of, if it ain't broke, don't go trying to fix it. They are brand loyal for life. And to them, family always matters. They love sports. And they live outdoors, but may not travel very far because everything they need and love is close by. Something you're going to see with these guys, you see a very comfortable, very plain, subdued look. The classic denim button-up dress shirt. Very simple looks, but very comfortable in what they like. And like I said, brand loyal to a fault for life. This guy, if he likes Ford, it's because his family likes Ford. It's because his daddy liked Ford. If he roots for the '88 car, that's been passed down as well. Love that American-made quality and just the simpler things in life. Colors you see here, you've got that American denim blue, that army green, and just some patriotic reds, and there's that navy blue again. All right, the next one in our category here is our dark horse. Why so edgy? This is a category that we kind of broke down. It used to be our started out as the rocker, and then it moved to the rebel, and then kind of that renegade. But the category started to get a little too narrow into just that leather biker category, and we wanted to break it out and more that artistic rocker feel. These rule breakers, who they are, they stick together. They're very comfortable with their own kind. Their partner in life really mirrors their style. They go together very well. They have that screw the world mentality. They don't really need anyone else. You're going to see their circle of friends. They don't have a lot of acquaintances. They've got a really tight-knit, close circle of friends. Their artisan spirit is going to show up in their ink, their tattoos, and their attitude. They value experience over things and possessions. They'd rather have spend their money, spend their time on those experiences. They might come across as unapproachable, but they're actually very super nice, considerate people. They might dress edgy, but their party days are behind them, and they're probably pretty responsible adults in their careers and business as well. Some of the things you see here, the very slim fitting pieces, but rough materials, very edgy materials, a little bit showing of that ink there, some rocker elements, the ripped up jeans a little bit, very close paid attention to their accessories and what they like. Not a lot of brands showing up. You're not going to see very big name brands across their clothing or across their accessories, more into the fabrics and the patterns that they like. All right, the next category here, we have our active athlete. This one tends to stay strong each year. This person actually does yoga in their yoga pants. This group is all about the pursuit of perfection. That is both physically and individually. They value hard work in their life. They value effort. They value hustle. To them, performance and brand drive their style choices. They've worked very hard on their physique, and they want to adorn their physique that they worked hard on with the same level of investment in the pieces that they put on. This lifestyle is easier to thrive in while single and or without kids, but family-centric people can dabble when they find time for this lifestyle as well. This profile is really developed over the years. The brands have been a lot more subdued. They're not crazy large. You might see just a really subtle Lululemon mark at the bottom of a garment, or a very small Under Armour logo at the bottom of a top or something like that. In different places you see the branding here at the back of the calf, or here, right above the rib cage. You see, very interesting branding applications, but again, very small. The fabrics have become very thin. They want to be comfortable. They want their fabrics to be lightweight, but very performance type fabrics as well. Very cool colors that they see. These like seafoam and this lavender. So this kind of dark fuchsia as well you're going to be seeing, and then a lot of grays coming into this category. All right, the next one here, this is our traveler, our world wanderer. Where hasn't this person been? This group is never satisfied with where they are physically or what they've experienced. There's always more for them to explore. To them, they value brand, and they value the quality that comes with those name brands. No matter what the price is, they'll pay it for that quality and for that brand that they love. To them, color and vibrance really reflect their thirst for life. So you're going to see a lot of pops, of colors. Solids are very huge. You see a lot of big solid colors here, with maybe some muted plaids accented in the apparel. Not so much the accessories, but the apparel. This person's very health conscious, but just enough to stay mobile, not crazed about it. They're eco-friendly. That's really more important to them. Nature and wildlife for them is to be respected and explored. So some of the things you look at here, you see those muted patterns of the plaids a little bit in the background of their apparel. You might see it in the shirts, maybe in the socks. But when you start to look at the accessories, the bags and the jackets and things, the cups, you see these solid colors. Solid colors is very big, and pops of these solid colors. This beautiful, kind of French blue, this like sunrise orange. You see these almost maroonish kind of browns, and then that navy blue that is very popular, shows up in a lot of style profiles as well. All right, the next one here is our trendy mom, avoiding 40 as long as possible. Even if she's past it, she doesn't want you to know. This cool, hot mama still knows how to turn heads. She is fun. She's active, she's flirty, she knows the brands that she likes, and she sticks to them, and she's sure to show them off as well. She wants you to see what brands that she likes and what pieces she's got. She's very super trendy, but she lives on a budget, so thrifty finds are a must for her. She enjoys that hunt to find those thrifty finds. Even if she's running to the grocery store, though, or she wants to be sure if she's seen, she looks on point. So it doesn't matter where she's running to. She always wants to look her best and show off the things that she has. Really loves her brands. That Starbucks, that Orange Leaf, that Panera. With the handbags. Handbags are huge. You've got to show off who your favorite handbag is, whether it's Tory Burch or Kate Spade, or if you're into the Michael Kors or the Coach, whatever it is that your favorite brand is. You gotta keep up to date with the newest styles. And show those off. Stripes are huge, especially in the tops. You see stripes showing up a lot, but layered with plaids. You can mix these patterns that used to be taboo to mix before. Comfortable always, but always looking very nice. And you're going to see gym shoes, but not worn gym shoes. They're not used a lot. They're still going to be vibrant pops of color. The whites are going to be super white because they don't see a whole lot of action. If they do go running, chances are they're going to do it in some other shoes other than the ones that they're wearing out to the store. All right, next one here. This is our classic executive. To him, 9 to 5 is for the week. This guy is a workhorse. This group means business, and business is the name of the game, both male and female here. They plan on winning, and they plan on looking good doing it. They have worked hard for their status in life, and they spoil themselves accordingly with the finer things. Success is very visual to them. You should be able to see it at first glance when you look at them. So they value quality fabrics, they value quality materials, and top shelf everything. They're going to be paying attention to fashion in their suits, in the fabrics that their suits are made out of, the way that they fit, but they're going to be a little more updated than your older executive profiles, typically would be. A little crazy pop of color, with those fashion socks, pop of color and those pocket squares. Now the pocket squares don't always have to match the tie. You can have some crazy combinations with your pocket square here, your tie a different color, pocket square here, tie a completely different pattern as well. Different colors in the suits, not just your black and your gray and your navy, maybe this powder blue suit as well, working in some of these patterns. The women very fashion forward with their accessories. Every piece is on point, and they enjoy the finer things in life. And like I said, they want to spoil themselves with the best of the best. Our next one here, our alternative advocate. This person, they believe you should stand for something and you should look good doing it. These voices will not be silenced. They have something to say with their convictions and with their wardrobe as well. Brands tend to be a turnoff for them because they despise labels, both physically and individually as well. They value that individualism and owning your own funky style. They are insanely active across social media, very well connected, and they're always on the lookout for what the next cause is, how they can be a part of it. This person's always going to have, their phone in their hand. They're always going to be on their social media app of choice, pushing out content, downloading content for themselves as well. And you might see pops of color, not just in their apparel, in their hair and their accessories as well. They might mix some things that you say, oh, I never mix those patterns together, just to be edgy, just to be different, just to be expressive. They're going to be exploring different types of transportation. Whether it's on a Vespa or a bike, or whether it's in an Uber or something, a Lyft, different forms of transportation, public transportation as well. Very conscious of electric vehicles too. Maybe if they have a camera, it might be a vintage camera, not necessarily the newest one. As well, just trying to be a little edgy, a little different, mixing and matching some patterns there. All right, this one is our popular icon. This person's outlook on life is everyone wants to be me. Confidence is very high with this crowd. They follow the trends. They boast their brands proudly. They like to be seen at every social event. To them, inclusion is everything. They are the A crowd, and the B crowd wants to be them. They tend to come from money. They have funds available to spend, and they set the mold. And to fit in, you need to fit that mold. So a lot of people look to this crowd to see what they're wearing, what brands they're wearing, what colors they're wearing, what patterns they're wearing, what cut of clothing they're wearing as well. Very fashion forward profile, but you might see some up-and-coming brands that you'd never heard of coming into this category, and then you'll start to see them more popular across other categories later on down the road. Very social. This group is always out and about, like I said, wanting to be seen, but very brand conscious as well. All right, this one is our former YPs, our young professionals. We call them this year the upwardly mobile. The concept here is to dress for the job you want. These young professionals, they are aggressively career-minded, and nothing will get in their way. They have a vision of where they want to be, and they want their style to foreshadow their arrival. They're not stiff and rigid. They break the style traditions of corporate America with mixing a little bit of formal, a little bit of casual to their taste and liking. Not as much as that street chic, but just kind of little pops here and there. You see, like with this very traditional blazer and sweater vest and shirt and ascot combo, but then you get down here to the trousers. Maybe they're a dark denim jean with the rolled cuffs, no socks and loafers. Just kind of a different style. A pop of color in the shirt, mixing up some patterns with the striped tie, different shape tie, very thin tie here. You'll see a lot of pops of color, especially in the female category here, not just your traditional business suits and blazers, but being able to be expressive and fashionable, but still very corporate, that look of as well. They like the finer things in life. They might be spending maybe above their means because they're dressing for that job they want. They want to exude more success in life than maybe they've actually reached. And here we come to our high society. This is our red carpet group, dressed to the nines and look like a 10. This is celebrity status, the best of the best. Red carpet meets lifestyles of the rich and famous. Money to them is no object, and luxury is a must. You go big or you go home. This world is for the elite. They shoot for over the top in their brands, their experiences, their outfits, everything. They always pay retail. They never buy discounted. When you buy discounted, that means it is no longer desired, and that is off the table for them. You're going to see golds being very popular, maybe even mixed with other metals in platinums and titaniums, and you see rose golds. You're going to see the finer things in life, the high-end fashion brands that you're going to see very, very well I mean, they're not, the brands are not huge that you can see them. Maybe you know the patterns of that Louis Vuitton bag. Maybe you know the patterns of that Burberry scarf as well. But you understand the money that was spent on them. And so this is that category, the very high life, high end quality things. So what does all this mean? We have these 12 style profiles that we release every year, and one of the things that I frequently get asked is, how come not everybody's profiled here, not everybody is exhibited? Say your client is creme de la creme. You say, well, their age group is 5 to 10 year olds. I don't see 5 to 10 year olds on there. Or maybe your client runs a senior center, and it's, my clients are senior citizens. I don't see that senior citizen geriatric group on there. What does that mean? Well, what that means is, no, not everybody is represented in these 12 style profiles. These are not meant to represent everyone. What these are, they're meant to just kind of show you what's up and coming. What do we see trending in 2017? So even if you don't see your client's demographic in here, that doesn't mean they don't exist, or that doesn't mean they're not important to us as well. This is just trying to give you an idea of what we see coming down the road, because our purpose when we build collections is to see what's relevant, what's being done in retail, and trying to interpret that into the promotional collections that we build, so that we're hitting these demographics, these target audiences in a retail space that they already live in, showing them apparel, showing them merchandise and product and technology pieces that they already have fallen in love with, and hits them where they're already spending. That's kind of the purpose of why we do this piece, this style profile, every year. So take what you've learned here, and read it and go through it, and see what you agree with, see what you resonate with, see if you're a little bit of this person, maybe a little bit of that, and see where you fit in, see how you can use what we've studied here to build some better collections. All right, thanks guys.